back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Baldur's Gate Reloaded. Okay, we are still making our way out of the Candle Keep, trying to escape this place. We're currently in these caves. We just entered recently. The only places we've looked is pretty much right here in this small chamber here. So I kind of want to explore this whole place. Let's come down here, take a look at things, take a look at this chamber down here. And we'll come back this way and then make our way over to here, because I believe that is the exit. Let's see, we got Kagan. Let's go ahead and start exploring this place. See if there's anything useful down here. Have a little bit of fun. Alright, let's take a look around this corner here. Looks like there's a dead end here. There's nothing there. Alright, there's the big chamber there. Let's come down here. Yeah, this is all water. We can't get into that. Let's go check this small chamber over here. Just to make sure there's nothing down here of use. Oh yeah, there's some spiders down here. Alright, let's have a little bit of fun. And we got a trap. Okay, let's go to Monteron then. Another web trap. Alright, can we get through there? Yeah, it's dark down here. Alright. Looks like these spiders are going down fairly quickly. Yep. Looks like we got some remains here. Let's see what we have. Phase spider mandible. Okay, anything else in here? Nope. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, we can't get any further that way. That way is going to lead into that big chamber there. But let's do this. Yeah, let's come back here. I want to check all this. Well, I guess we can just come over this way and go up there too. But let's go this way. I want to check this passageway up here, just to make sure there's nothing there. Alright, Kagan, you can lead out. Alright, we got everybody together, right? Looks like it. Alright, those are the guys that we killed before. Let's go up this way. That's where we started from, so let's go down this passageway here. Alright, so far there's nothing here. Let's come over here. Looks like there might be a chamber here. Oh yeah. We got some more spiders. And another web. Aaron, can you get up in there? And let's get Monteron up in here. Hack him up. This one's phasing. See if we can take his ass out. Okay, that looks like the last of them. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Nothing in this big chamber. Let's circle around here just to make sure there's nothing there, and we'll check this chamber and then we'll head south. So we need to go this way. Alright, so far no challenge down here. Oh, must be some more spiders over there. Let's go to Monteron. See if we can deal with that web trap. Yep, there's some more spiders. Oh, not in time. That's alright. These things are going down quick. Alright. Back here. Another phase one back here. Alright, let's make sure there's nothing else back here. There's nothing there. But we do have some more remains. More mandibles. Alright. Okay, yeah, nowhere else to go except back to this big chamber and we'll get out of here. Let's go this way. We should probably try to rest up too. As a matter of fact, how are we on spells? Yeah, we still have plenty spells actually. Yeah, we're in good shape. Okay, Kagan. Let's keep moving. Oh, there's something. Oh, it's a damn basilisk. Let's see, I do have some mirrored eyes. Yeah, you know what? Since Kagan's right up here in the front, let's pass these potions off to him. He can take one of them. And let's get Garen back before he gets... Yeah, you guys stay back. Alright, Kagan. Are they gonna go hostile? Yep. Alright, you guys stay away. Let's draw these guys over here. I don't want them in there. Alright. Let's see. Let's go with some curse. And let's get Montron up here. Oh no, this thing's... Hopefully this thing doesn't stone us here. What do we got going on? Okay, he's got the polymorphing. Alright, that one's almost dead. Okay, looks like we got lucky. Nice. Although I do have some scrolls. Stone to flesh, so... Yeah, look at all the stoned. The unlucky stoned ones here. Let's make sure there's nothing over here on this side of the chamber. Nope. Alright, looks like we're safe. Looks like we need to go this way. Yeah, we can't get any further that way, so the only place to go is down this passageway here. Which I'm assuming is the way out. We picked up a lot of experience points for killing those basilisks, but yeah, we're maxed out, so... Ooh, who's that? Diarmid. Ooh, I don't remember this guy.
Hello?
It's about time you got out here, Pratt. It is Pratt, isn't it? I don't need to tell you that we must not keep the Servok waiting. I trust you didn't have any trouble in there. He said that the monks fell for the ruse and that Kagan was locked up, so he took the surface route out of the keep instead of meeting you in the crypts. We really must get going if we're going to catch up with him. Yeah, I'm Pratt. Pratt is indeed my name. Where are we supposed to meet up with the Servok? Back at the Iron Throne base in Baldur's Gate, of course. He has business elsewhere in the city, but no doubt we shall get our bit of the coin if we await him there. There's still much left to be done, so I doubt he'll show for a while, though. The disgrace of Kagan will make the road smoother, but we must still act fast. Servok is notoriously impatient. Let's get moving. Right then, off we go to meet with Servok. Don't want him attacking us like Ryltar and the others. That was never the plan. Servok wouldn't sully his hands on those he didn't deem worthy of personally killing. For Kagan and party to be blamed, they were either to be imitated by doppelgangers or fooled into attacking Ryltar and the others unprovoked. You should know this. You're not Pratt, are you? Oh, bloody hell. Bit of a mistake on my part, wasn't it? Oh, well, most of it went according to plan regardless. You'll forgive me if I don't stay for fisticuffs. Cheers! Diarmid's confession. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna get out of here, huh? Alright, yeah, it looks like we need to go back Anyways, let's see. Can we rest down here? Yeah, we need to be on our guard. I think I might rest. Let's take a look at our spell books just to make sure there's nothing I need to change. Yeah, I think we're okay.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go for a rest.
You close your eyes tonight, and Candlekeep wins its way into your dreams. With a flash of memory, you are a runt of a child once more. Gorion dragging you through the gates of the Citadel. Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulrund, the Keeper of the Tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny, you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, you can hear the shouting from within. Gorion is uncharacteristically loud and seems quite irate. You don't know why he bothers, really. No one seems to want the two of you around. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open and Ulrund storms out. He glances at you for a moment, but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers. But mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black, like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested.
Alright, we got Divine Wrath. Okay, let's take a look at that. Alright, Crushing Despair plus Enervation plus 1d4 per level for all stats drained to the caster, max of 25, plus Fear at level 6. And level 9, when the creature die, the soul's trapped in an undead form that will rise to serve you. Damn! Alright. Let's hotkey that thing. Alright. And let's take one more look at that Ring of the Immortal just to make sure, yeah, it's still plus 3. Make sure nothing changed. Okay, did we actually rest up or not? Okay, yeah, looks like we got all of our spells back. Yep. Alright. That appears to be the exit. Let's go that way. Let's go to Kagan. Chapter 7.
Life continues to be quite the challenge. You have been accused of murdering the Iron Throne leaders, and the Flaming Fist will undoubtedly hound your every step because of it. Despite all of this, you must return to the city of Baldur's Gate, the very lair of your accusers. You must find and expose the one who is responsible for your predicament. You must find Saravak.
Alright, looks like we are back outside, and a journal update. New chapter begins. Yep, just like he mentioned, we need to go back to Baldur's Gate. Alright, let's go this way. And I don't see anything different. Alright, if nothing happens on the way back there, I'll just cut all this out. Alright, back into the Merchant's District. Let's see if we can go talk to Scar here. Continue on with these things. Who's that? Brennan Risling. Oh, here we go. A flaming fist enforcer's coming running to us here. Let's see what's going to happen here. Halt and hold! You stand accused of murder most foul. You will lay down your arms and come with us, or by order of Angelo Dosan, you will be killed where you stand. Such is his order, and I cannot alter it. It is your choice. I have no wish to fight you. I am no murderer, and I welcome the chance to prove it. A wise decision. You will have a fair chance to defend yourself regardless of how convinced of your guilt Angelo is. This way.
So, these are the infamous murderers who finally brought to justice.
I am Angelo, commander of the Flaming Fist. I will be your judge, jury, and executioner. Please pardon the cliche. Well, we got an intimidate option. Let's give that a shot. Laugh now, Angelo. When your arms and legs are dismembered and you're lying on the ground crying like a little baby, then we'll see who has the last laugh. Right. Guards, take these imbeciles away. Alright, let's see, where are we? Okay, we're all split up. Oh yeah, this is where we need to talk to Neb here, huh? Let's see, can we talk to him?
Nasty times
Hey, you guys. Yeah, you in the other cell.
Nasty
Are you
times are coming, I reckon.
Hey, you're getting impatient here, aren't you?
Yep. Let's see, what did he say?
You're the group that's wanted for murder on 3 different counts. Don't try to deny it. I know it's you. Well, my name's Neb.
Alright, yeah, I think he continues to talk to us later. Alright, everybody else is over here. Branwen's over there.
I've got a way out of here, you know. Well, hidden it well, haven't I? Searched all you want, and you won't find it.
Yeah, I think he's just going to keep talking to us. Let's see if we can talk now.
Nasty times are
Good
coming,
thing old
I
Neb
reckon.
decided to mix a little bit of illusion craft with his thievery, eh? Sure, I'll tell you what. Murder to murderer. Now, monster to monster.
Nasty times are coming, I reckon.
So you want to get out, do you? Yes, I do hold the power in this situation, don't I? You can love me, you can hate me, it doesn't matter. You still must do as I wish. Quick now, a riddle for my captive audience. If you look at me, we look at each other. You with eyes, me with yours. If you speak to me, I only mime your words for while I wear your lips. I have no voice. What am I, foolish ones? What am I? Yeah, gotta be a mirror, huh? A mirror, yes. Like you to me, or me to you. We are the same. We are siblings separated by a thin and fragile pane of silvered glass. Come, let me show you my tunnel that we might make good on our escape, my twin.
Let's go. Alright, he just got us outside. Oh, damn. Oh. I should probably try to find somewhere to sell all this junk that we have, too. Yeah, we got a few things we can get rid of. Let's see. Let's get over here first. We don't need to get in there. I don't think we need to go to Iron Throne. Yeah, we need to go to the palace. Let's take a look at the journal. You have been accused of murder of the Iron Throne leaders, and the Flaming Fist will undoubtedly hound your every step because of it. Despite all of this, you must return to the city of Baldur's Gate, the very lair of your accusers. You must find and expose the one who is responsible. Yeah, we know about all that. Yeah, so we need to go back to the Palace District. Anything change here? Nobody knew. Oh, there's somebody right here. Somebody named Addie. Yeah, that gate's open now. Let's talk to Addie.
What do you need?
Wait, I would speak with you.
What do you need?
If you would speak, then speak. What is it that leaves you so anxious? Servak is whipping the people of the city into a frenzy with his wretched war plans, and no one seems to realize that the most powerful nation, the empire in the hemisphere, would crush us in an instant. I hate myself for it, but I am so scared for this city. Please, you must investigate the Iron Throne Tower further, because I know that, despite all your past efforts, some horror still rests within its walls. I shall visit it. Okay, it looks like we need to go back to the tower then. Petrine's still out there. Let's talk to this guy out here now, Bill.
I serve the flaming
Greetings. I assume you've come in the palace for the coronation of Servak? Well then, I'll need to see your invitations. It's really important that we get inside. Could you just let us in? Sorry, only those with invitations are allowed to enter. Right, I'll be back. Alright, yeah, we need to go back to the Iron Throne Tower then. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do over here. Let's go this way. Let's see if Petrine says anything different. Probably not.
I lost my dog.
Hi, I'm Petrine. Alright. Let's see, we need to go back to the tower, which was back this way. Yeah, we need to find a shop too. Maybe we can sell some stuff. Kayla. Okay, let's see what she's gonna say.
You need a new
Such
tailor,
insolence!
your clothes
His
are
popularity may be
absolutely
soaring, but I'll not cast a vote for a lout such as he. The nerve of the man. What's your trouble, milady? If it isn't any concern of yours, I am simply furious at that Servak man. I did not raise a fortune in this city by letting such as he stroll off with my assets. I have had dealings with the Iron Throne Mercantile Group for some time now, and though I did not approve of some of their other ventures, they were at least honorable business people at their contracts with me. Now that Servak leads them, he has all but declared my previous deals null and void. You'll get no sympathy from me if you lost gold dealing with a group like the Iron Throne. If I were not already incensed at Servak, I would stop to tear a strip off of you too. As it is, I must speak with the Grand Dukes about Servak's conduct. Imagine, he secures himself as leader of the Iron Throne, and then all but destroys its mercantile credibility by practically sacking it. He may be bolstering the city with its assets, but it is still unprofessional. Something strange is going on in that Iron Throne building, I tell you. I know their previous leadership was killed, but those members remaining would still never let such treatment come to pass. Not willingly, anyway. Alright, disgruntled stockholder. Alright, yeah. Alright, well, I guess we're going back inside here. Let's go check it out again. Pang Wallen. What's he got to say? Looks like he's coming toward us. Or is he leaving? Oh yeah. And Daniel. Okay, those guys are leaving. Huh. Alright, and that's the remains from the guard we killed the last time we were here. Alright, I guess we're just going straight up. Lithin. Let's talk to this guy.
I've no interest in
Oh,
speaking
wonderful.
to the likes of you.
I recognize you from the descriptions given. You're the one accused of murdering our leaders, are you not? I suppose you are here to exact revenge or some such. Well, we are already defeated by one of our own and do not need you. You would do better to focus your efforts on Sarevok, rather than beating up those already beaten. Why would he turn his back on the Iron Throne? Because he was never interested in us in the first place. The iron shortage was to be an elaborate plan to gain power in the region. It was to strain relations with thus reducing the activity of the Knights of the Shield, and ultimately reducing trade with them through legitimate means. We would step up to monitor the sanctions and pocket hefty sums in the process. Such was the plan, but Sarevok apparently had other ideas. What ideas? What do you know of his plans? I know his methods, but I do not understand what he hopes to accomplish. Likely he assassinated Duke Elton so he could step in, but political gain does not seem to be his goal. He would have had plenty of economic power as head of the Iron Throne, but money was not his concern either. He seems more interested in prolonging the attentions with though what a war would get him I do not know. We are no longer in a position to profit from it. What do I care? I just want to leave before we're turned over to the guard. Goodbye. Okay. Anybody else up here? Oh yeah, there's somebody over here too. Gregor. Let's talk to him next.
I can take Drizzt
Who are
with
you?
both my arms
Have you
tied
business
behind my
here?
back. I can
Ah,
take
what does it
Drizzt
matter?
with both
Everything is
my
in
arms tied
shambles.
behind my back.
I expected more resistance to be breaking in. What is going on here? There is very little going on here. Everything is falling apart as we speak, and one person is to blame. And just who might that be? Sarevok is the foul spawn that surely did the deed. He craves the power of the Iron Throne, but for what purpose I do not know. He throws away gold like it was copper, and uses our best laid plans to inflame governments instead of bargaining for wealth. He's in the line to become a Grand Duke because of his efforts to fight his own chaos, but I doubt his coronation will stop his lust for carnage. Who are you, by the way? What are you doing here? I'm here to clear my name of the murders of the Iron Throne leaders. Is that who you are? Then I owe you a knife and a gullet for what you have done. What, did Sarevok trick you into killing them, or did he just do it himself and then blame you? I'll kill you just to be safe. I will. For my father, someone will die tonight. Oh, okay.
We've got
Alright.
company.
I'm sure he's going to go down fairly quickly, too. Where's Kagan at? Let's get him up in the fight. And there goes Gregor. What do you have, sir? He's got some armor that needs to be identified. Short sword +1, a little bit of gold. Studded leather +1. Yeah, that's all cell material. Let's see, these spider mandibles, we can pass them off. Alright, anybody else back here? Oh, there is. Oh, that's the guy we were just talking to. Let's see if he's got anything else to say. Nope. Alright, well, let's go up top. Well, if this is going to be fighting here, you know what? Let's at least get our long duration stuff up again. Let's get all our endure elements going on. I'll do this off camera. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I think we're all ready to go. Nicely buffed up with all our long duration stuff at least. Let's go to Kagan. And let's proceed further up. There's somebody in here. Who's this?
Well,
You
I
there!
never.
Stand your ground a moment. I demand to know what is going on here. I have been sent from Sembia to determine why this branch of the Iron Throne has foundered, and I have found no one who will stand still more than a second. What in blazes is going on here?
Why not ask Sarevok? He seems to be the one in control now.
Sarevok? That upstart? Then the rumors I have heard are true. Our regional leaders here are dead, and Sarevok has assumed their roles. Such arrogance. No doubt he had a hand in their demise, I'll wager. That would explain why we have not been getting reports on progress here on the coast. But what could he be up to? I shall have to report these findings to my superiors at once. What is your name and rank here? I shall report you as well. Actually, I'm the person accused of killing the Iron Throne leaders. Are you now? From what I have heard, Sarevok may have had a far more active role in that killing than any outsider. So what have you come here to do? Destroy us all to restore your name? It would seem that we now have a mutual enemy of sorts. I think my superiors would not be ungrateful if you were to remove Sarevok from this organization. I would almost call this outpost of the Iron Throne a complete loss. Though, with Sarevok gone, perhaps it could be built anew. Perhaps it could, though I doubt people will trust you. People trust whom they wish to trust, whether there be reason or not. I would imagine that is why Sarevok has flourished, plays on people's fears masterfully. If he were not so destructive, he would have been a great asset. What is he up to? No matter, I will report all of this, and we will wash our hands of the whole problem. Good day and goodbye. Alright. Let's take a quick look back here just to make sure there's nothing else. Anybody back here? Nope. Alright, let's keep going to the top. And these are remains of the other people we left from last time we were here. Yep. Alright, up we go. Oh, there's somebody here.
A man shouldn't speak to his better unless spoken to.
Why, hello. I suppose we should have expected your coming here. Bit of unfortunate business at Candlekeep, eh, what? What do you know of what happened here? I know that you are the unwitting dupe of Sarevok, as we were. It would seem that he sacrificed our leaders just to discredit you, knowing that you were perhaps the only ones that stood in his way. Of course, he also became our leader of the Iron Throne himself, but he seems quite beyond needing us now. Such disrespect to throw us away as he did. It hardly matters now, what with his coronation imminent. I'm sure the ducal palace will never quite be the same. I must go. Pleasure chatting with you. Yep. Everything's leading us to the palace. Let's take a quick look back here. Make sure there's nobody else. Nope, there is nobody else back here. Alright, well, let's go up to the upper level.
You must gather your party before
yes,
venturing
indeed.
forth.
Oh, there's somebody here. Cythandria.
Best you make peace with your demons before I
So
change
you've
it and
come
make
back. If you were smart, you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Candlekeep, but you won't be getting any further than here. Why did you come back here? I would have thought that you'd go after Sarevok directly. Who are you to threaten us? Such anger and determination. I am Cythandria, consort to Sarevok. I have been with him since before he knew of his true heritage, the heritage you share with him. He will be pleased to know I have killed you, perhaps enough that I might become his favor once again. So you're one of his bimbos. Who cares? Defend yourself. I am not without my defenses. I am a conjurer of great proficiency, or so I've been told. Come, my minions, make short work of these intruders. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go for him. Let's see. Or her, I should say. Let's go with some Curse of Silence. And move in. Let's get back there. And Kagan. Let's go right for a knockdown. We have Ugg and Arg. Gonna be able to get a sneak attack on her. Alright, those two are dead. Wait! Do not kill me, please! I will tell you where to go find my lord. The undercellars are where you wish to go. It is there that you will find Sarevok. You can reach the undercellars through the sewers. Please let me go now. I am ashamed of my lack of courage.
As you should be, coward. Now you die.
You do not give mercy? You are more like Sarevok than he would have imagined.
Yeah. Finish her. And down she goes. Alright, what do we got for some goodies here? We got some letters. The Diary of Sarevok, some armor. Let's take a look at these letters first. Sarevok, I have received your letter and am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife, and she is as excited as I am. I accept your mission, and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet, to kill 3 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. We'll be arriving at Baldur's Gate within a week, and should be taking up our usual residence at the Undercellar. If you wish to contact us, you will find us there. Use the access points through the sewers. Alright, and the next letter, Sarevok. I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token of defense. However, I can assure you that Antar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that this next mission is much more difficult. From what you have told me, it would seem to be. Assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate, no less. I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself. But if I know you, that'll never happen. Your obedient servant Slythe. Yeah, these 2 assassins are down there. Alright, the Diary of Sarevok. Alright, there's a lot of reading here. I'll probably just... If you want to read it, you can go ahead and pause it. Yeah, there's a ton of reading here. Alright, this diary looks to be important. You should probably keep it on your person. Alright. We got some armor and some gold. Let's just grab all that. Alright, there's other stuff we can't get to. Let's take a quick look back here. Just to make sure there's nothing else. Anybody back here? No, yeah, I think we searched through all this stuff already. Alright, let's go back down. Okay, so we should be done with the Iron Throne. So we need to head down to the sewers next. The next thing, though, I want to do before we go down to the sewers, I want to go back to, I guess we can go to the slums. There's a store over there we can go to sell all this crap that we have. I want to get rid of that crap, and we should probably do a rest up, too, before we go down there, because I'm sure there's going to be a fight down there, too. Alright, let's move on over to the slums. Let's see, the store's right over here. Oh, here's a named character, Alan Blackblade. Let's talk to this guy.
Speak up, speak up.
Here, there. You look a bit hard-pressed for a place to rest. Care to chat a spell before slinking off to the night? I think I saw you about the Thieves Guild before. I can't remember your name, but any friend is a good friend if you're running out of them, huh? What say you? Thanks, but why would you be running out of friends? Baldur's Gate is nearly a jail itself in these times, but that doesn't stop the guard from locking you away for the slightest reason. The entire city is on edge, and every member of the Flamin' Fist is out for blood. Can't say that I blame them. I would be right upset if I wasn't in their shoes. Scar, their second-in-command, was killed recently. Don't really know the circumstances. Some say it was an accident, some say it was murder. But it has only served to increase tensions, especially since Duke Antar Silvershield was assassinated. No guesswork as to what happened there. Who could have done such a thing? Oh, any number of people, really. The question is, who would have the motive? Fingers are pointing all over. Odds-on favorite is the same person who killed those merchants in Candlekeep, though no one seems to have a concrete reason. I would wager that the other dukes are in some measure of peril as well, though Duke Elton is close to death already. Some sort of wasting disease, though it defies curing. Hard to imagine an honest sickness that cannot be cured in this day and age. Are you saying that it is not a natural disease? I would say nothing of the sort where another ear could hear. If dukes are to be killed with impunity, what chance would I stand? It is simply a curious development that Elton would fall ill at such a time, and that Angelo Dosan would step into his place with such vigor. He does not seem the ambitious sort, that Angelo, though Sarevok may have instilled a more predatory instinct in him. He has that effect, I hear, and he is supposedly working quite close with this acting head of the Flaming Fist. You have information such as this and you tell no one? As if anyone would believe an old sneak thief like me. What are my words without proof? If somebody truly wanted to look into this matter, they would have to investigate the Flaming Fist headquarters itself. I ain't setting foot in that place. If you've the will, you go do it. I might have to take a look. Huh. We might have to make another trip over there then, I guess. Alright, let's see if there's anybody else new over here. Where's that shop? Okay, it's right over here. Alright, I don't see anybody else new here. Alright, I'm gonna start selling all this crap, and then I think I'm gonna... After that, I think we're gonna go over to the Flaming Fist, because that's curious. I want to see what's going on over there. I'll do this off camera. See you in a moment. Alright, here we are back over in the Merchant District. I actually had to come over here because the merchant I was talking to over in the slums area had ran out of gold, so since we were coming back over here to the Flaming Fist headquarters anyways, I knew there's a merchant over here, so I came over here and sold the rest of my stuff over here, so we're ready to continue on. We currently have over 500,000 gold. Didn't buy anything. And yeah, I noticed this guy's here yet, the Brennan Risling. And there's also a mercenary that's standing out in front of the door to the Flaming Fist compound. We should probably talk to these guys, see if they got any more information. Let's see what this guy says.
Hey, friend.
There be tensions rising between us and Amn. There be war soon, and plague, and pestilence. Better them than us, I say.
You really think there'll be war?
Aye, it's inevitable by now, I figure. That's why we need someone like Sarevok as Grand Duke. He's with the Iron Throne, and they've got good iron. Funny how something small like iron can win a war for you, or at least make it a little shorter and more livable for us poor folk.
Indeed. Yeah, Sarevok's gonna be trying to be the new Duke, huh? Alright, let's talk to the mercenary. Yeah, we need to do a rest as well. You look lost, citizen. Can I be of any assistance?
Serve the Flaming Fist.
Not so much lost as curious, officer. Have you any news on how close we are to war with Amn? On the brink, I reckon. Angelo's been mobilizing the Fist for war, and equipping us with solid weapons forged from good Iron Throne ore. It's a good thing that Angelo has such close ties to Sarevok, or we'd be lost. And a good thing he's been there to take command, too, what with Duke Elton sick. One of the dukes is sick? With what? Oh, I don't know. It can't be serious. His cleric, Rashad, is caring for him. If you wish to visit him, he's in his rooms at the Flaming Fist compound. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go in there next, but... yeah, let's go get a rest first. Yeah, we should be able to rest up in this place. Let's go in here. Let's get everybody together. Alright, yeah, this is where we killed that paladin in here not too long ago. Let's take a look at our spell books. Make sure everything is still in order. I think we're good. And actually, let's do a quick bit of healing here. Okay, again, that way we can get the cheap rest. Let's hit him again. Heal him up! Alright. Let's go get a rest. Let's go for the peasant one.
Tonight you sleep hunted by all, and wake in a dream hunted by one. Tonight you are the monster everyone claims you are. The kobold scorned like a rodent. The ogre that children fear comes in the night. The mobs and their torches now come for you, counting you among the creatures you once did hunt. Or so someone would have you believe. Once again you hear the voice, a voice that now makes no secret of its origins. It speaks of destiny and nature, and of evils bred in the bone. It says you will never be free of the mob, that they will hunt you for what you are. Murder and death run through your heart, and accepting that will supposedly give you power. The essence of Baal within you cannot be ignored. It is mistaken. You have already accepted what runs in your veins. You have accepted it and moved on. Whatever the foundation of the blood within you, it is yours and no one else's. If there is a power to be had, then you will administer it as you see fit, and not according to the ravings of a shade long dead. You calmly turn your back and walk away, applying the most powerful weapon you have at your disposal, indifference. Let the dead rattle on if they wish. Had they the power to harm you, they would have done so a dozen times over. More tangible threats require attention. The voice becomes shrill and piercing as you walk, but gradually grows weaker. As it fades, one warning does stand out amidst the din. It speaks of others that will listen where you have not, others that will embrace what you have rejected, and others that will be your death. This describes but one man, and you know of no other it could be. He who orchestrated your fall, and deserves all that you shall inflict upon him, Saravak. He shall feel your wrath for all that has occurred. You awake sure of your cause, and of what must be done.
Alright, Divine Wrath. And the Ring of the Immortal is updated too. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at our character now. Yeah, Divine Wrath. Let's hotkey that one down here. So we got two uses of that. And let's take a look at that ring now. What did it update with? Okay, we got immunity to disease and immunity to fear. Alright. That's good. And let's make sure we actually got our spells back. Yep, looks like everything is back. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see, yeah, and we are running up on time as well. Yep, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. In the next episode, we're going to go here in the Flaming Fist headquarters, see what's going on in there. And after that, we're going to go down into the Undercellars, see if we can find those two assassins, and then we'll continue on with the main quest from there. Alright, don't forget that like button, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you all in the next episode.